Good evening. A grand jury has cleared a South Valley charter school director of any wrongdoing after he was accused of holding a box cutter blade to a student's neck. 4 people in the room. The stories don't match up. We sat down with the administrator for his side.
How did I get to this point? Me trying to do my job as an administrator of the school to ensure the safety of the campus.
Back in April, Richard Perea, the executive director of the South Valley Academy, who has spent 30 years in education, questioned how he ended up behind bars. It started when a 17-year-old student was accused of vaping in the bathroom. Perea says he called him into his office the next day, and while no vape was found, the student turned over a box cutter he said he used for ranch work after school.
Bringing a box cutter, now keep in mind we're looking at a 17-year-old, bringing a box cutter to school can be dangerous and it could be threatening.
Perea says he could have called police.
I was in the process of educating the student and practicing restorative justice, which I believe was a 15-20 minute conversation. And then I had the conversation with the student and then let him go. And he gave me some knuckles and we went back to class.
2 teacher assistants witnessed what happened.
So Mr. Perea goes, stand up. I'm going to show you what a Chicano man does.
BCSO says they had a different story.
He opened the blade, put it in his right hand, and then with his this arm, he put it around his neck, and then went like that with the blade in his hand, and said, that's how quick I could cut your jugular and you could bleed out.
Boom, jugular vein. Did you say that?
That is inaccurate.
And then also stand up, I'm going to show you what a Chicano man does. Did you say that?
That is inaccurate. Inconsistent statements, and let it be known that I was never interviewed by the school or I was never interviewed by Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office.
Perea maintains he never held the box cutter to the student's neck.
Did you get near him at any point?
No, I did stand up and express to him certain situations that, you know, hey, look, this is a box cutter. It could be dangerous.
Deputies charged Perea with aggravated assault and child abuse charges, and he spent 4 nights in jail.
You have 3 individuals in a room with a 4th one, and 3 people said that the incident happened exactly the same way.
Why would these 2 teachers' aides say that, though?
I couldn't tell you.
Perea claims one of the teacher's assistant couldn't see what was happening and was texting the whole time. And the other TA testified in front of a grand jury in May saying it didn't happen. The grand jury cleared him of any wrongdoing. BCSO says they're disappointed.
I think children deserve to be safe in school, and especially with their educators.
Perea says this time has been painful, including running into a former student in jail who is now a corrections officer.
He saw me, and that was probably the lowest time.
The school did not return our calls today. Perea is on paid leave. We spoke to the student's mother, who says she is angry at the outcome. BCSO also said they did try to get an interview with Perea before the arrest, but he declined.